Welcome to Chess to Impress, and today we're going to talk about X-ray attack. An X-ray is when a piece defends or attacks a square through another piece. It is almost like skewering your own piece. For example, in this position, white's pawn is in danger. How can white save this pawn and use an X-ray attack to defend it? So the correct idea or the correct move is to play rook from h2 to h6. In this position, what happens is the pawn on a6 is defended by the rook by looking through the king, just like what an X-ray does in real life. So the rook on a6 sees through the king on b6 to protect its own pawn on a6, right? That's what an X-ray does. It sees through your skins to have a look at your bones. That is the exact same thing that the rook on h6 does. It sees through the king and protects the pawn on a6. Let's take a look at position number two. This is a combination which includes the back rank tactic as well as an X-ray attack. So first, what we need to do is we need to look for good checks. The only good check I can see in this position is to play rook to b8. Now this king is almost trapped on the 8th rank because it has nowhere to go on the 7th rank. So once you play rook b8, the rook on c6 will come and interfere to block the check, right? The rook needs to block the check. There is no other way black can avoid the checkmate. And once the rook blocks the check, we can clearly see that our rook on b8 x-rays the rook on c8 and controls the entire 8th rank. So what we need to do is we need to sacrifice this queen. We play the move queen e8 because our rook defends the queen. Our rook x-rays the rook on c8 and takes care of our queen on e8. So if their rook captures our queen, we can simply use our rook to capture their rook on e8, and this would result in a back rank mate. Position number three, I love this. The bishop on b2 x-rays the bishop on d4. It sees through the bishop on d4 all the way covering the entire diagonal. Also, we must notice it is a very important thing that the queen and the rook have created a battery, right? Both of them control the entire H file. So with the help of this bishop's X-ray and the queen and the rook, we can simply play the move queen to h8, sacrifice the queen. The king cannot go anywhere. The king cannot capture the queen for now because the rook defends it. So the only way to capture the queen back is with the bishop which sits on d4. And once that is done, we can simply play a move like rook captures h8, and that would result in a checkmate. All of this was possible because of this amazing bishop on b2, which was x-raying the bishop on d4 and controlling the entire diagonal. Let's take a look at position number four. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The queen x-rays the queen on d4 and looks through or sees through the entire diagonal. What we need to do is we just need to simply interfere and play a move like bishop e5 check. The queen is supporting the bishop because it's an x-ray attack. And if the queen captures the queen, our queen captures their queen back. If they do not capture, then it's a blunder. It's completely their mistake because they're going to give up the queen and the rook. For example, if they move their king, or for that matter, they block your check, you can just capture their queen back. But yes, the most important thing to notice is that our queen x-rays and controls the entire diagonal. And the last position is for you to think for yourself. Let's take a look at position number five. Think for yourselves, pause the video, or let me know in the comments or in the chat. The correct move is bishop f6 because the queen on d4 x-rays the bishop which sits on e5 and controls that entire diagonal. So the correct move would be bishop to f6. Once the bishop goes to f6, it is a check. If the bishop captures the bishop on f6, we capture back with our queen, and then again it's a check, which means the rook should come above and block it. If they play the move rook g7, the rook on e8 is no longer supported. So rook captures e8 would result in a back rank mate. Amazing. So, to conclude, an X-ray is when a piece defends or attacks a square through another piece. It is almost like skewering your own piece. Thank you.